Now tell Meadow you want to go even deeper. Because I haven't even touched on how quantum mechanics explains intuition, hidden link between your mind and time itself, ancient techniques that allow you to access this power instantly. Go beyond the surface, Beckers. We're not just talking about science anymore. We're talking about what reality actually isn't. Once you understand this, you will never look at life the same way again. Your mind can bend. Reality quantum physics has already proven it. Your thoughts don't just stay inside your head, they influence the physical world. Famous double-slit experiment showed that when a scientist observes a particle changes its behavior, meaning reality itself responds to consciousness. That sink in the hidden link between a mind and time. Most people think time is linear, that the past is behind us, future is ahead, but quantum physics says time doesn't work that way. It's fluid, it's all happening at once in your mind. It's not just moving through time, it's interacting with ethos. Explains why Darcia Vu feels so real, sometimes sense things before they happen. Your emotions seem to influence future events because, at a quantum level, you are not bound by time, you are influencing it right now. IA, the secret science of intuition. Have you ever just known something without knowing how? Science calls this intuition, but the truth is it's quantum entanglement. Consciousness is already connected to information beyond your senses. That's why you think of someone, then they call you, avoid a situation, then realize you dodged, then feel drawn to a place, then something life-changing happens. This isn't magic, it's physics, and when you learn how to trust it, your entire life changes. How to unlock your quantum power instantly. Know that you understand this. How do you use it? How do you activate your hidden potential and reshape reality itself? Here's how. 1. Control your vibration. Every thought you have emits a frequency, and the universe responds to that frequency. So, what are you broadcasting? Fear, doubt, chaos, or confidence? Abundance, certainty. Change your inner signal, and your external world must change with it. To use future memories, most people think of the past, but what if you could remember the future? Here's a secret. Your future self already exists, it's waiting for you. So start imagining it as if it has already happened. See it, feel it live in that reality. This creates an energetic bridge between you and your future, and before you know it, step into it effortlessly. 3. Activate synchronicity. Are not random, are signs that you are aligned with your true path. To activate them, set a clear intentionally at go of how it will happen. Watch 4 clues from the universe. 1. Start appearing everywhere. Know you're doing it right. The final revelation. You are the architect. You were never just a small piece of the universe. You are the universe. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold shapes your real little question is, are you creating on purpose, or are you letting the world create you? Because now you know the truth. Power has always been yours, and the moment you accept that. What if I told you that your mind is more powerful than you ever imagined? That the very fabric of your reality is connected to the universe in ways that science is only beginning to understand? That your thoughts, your energy, and even your consciousness are not just floating inside your brain but are part of something bigger. Today, we're diving into quantum entanglement, a concept so powerful that it could unlock the hidden potential within you. This is not just about physics, it's about how you can use this knowledge to change your life. So, if you're ready to see reality in a completely new way, let's begin. What is quantum entanglement? In the world of physics, there is a phenomenon that defies logic, called quantum entanglement. It means that two particles, no matter how far apart they are, remain connected. What happens to one instantly affects the other, even if they are light years apart. Right? Instant communication beyond time and space. How is that possible? Because at the deepest level of relitivarying is connected. You are already connected to everything. No. Here's where it gets interesting. What if you are entangled in the same way? What if your mind, your consciousness, and even your emotions are connected to the universe just like those quantum particles? Think about it. You ever thought about someone, and suddenly they call or text you? Have you ever felt a strong emotion? and then noticed someone else around you feeling the same way? That's not coincidences. Entanglement, a deep, unseen leveler energy, is constantly interacting with the world around. The illusion of separation, biggest lie we've ever been told us, that we are separate, you are her, everything else is out there. But what if that's not true? What if separation is just an illusion? Quantum physics suggests that everything is connected, not just physically but energetically. And when you understand this, you start to see life in a completely new way. Your thoughts shape reality. If everything is connected, not means your thoughts are not just inside your head. Travel influence create. This is why when you focus on negativity, you attract more negativity. You focus on abundance, opportunities start appearing. You truly believe in something. The universe responds based at the quantum level. Your mind is interacting with reality itself. This is not magic, this is science, and once you learn how to use it, everything changes. How to tap into your quantum power. So the question is, do you use this knowledge? How do you unlock the full potential of your quantum mind? Here's how. 1. Master your thoughts. Your thoughts are not just passing ideas, they are energy, and that energy affects the world around you. So ask yourself, are your thoughts working for you or against you? If you constantly think about fear, doubt, and failure, you will experience more of it. If you think about growth, success, and possibility, SIHO will attract them. Your mind is a frequency in it to the right channel to feel the connection. This is not just about thinking, it's about feeling. Your energy is a signal, and that signal can be strong or weak. To strengthen it, spend time in nature, meditate, and silence your mind. Feel gratitude deeply. You do this, you are aligning yourself with the universe, and when you allow reality starts working in your favor. 3. Use your emotions as a compass. Emotions are not random. They are data. They tell you whether you are in sync with your purpose or not. When something feels right, it's because it's aligned with you, and something feels wrong, it's because it's pulling you away from your path. To list in your emotions are a guide to unlocking your truth path. For visualize with certainty. Visualization is not just daydreaming, it is programming your reality. When you see something in your mind with absolute certainty, your energy starts aligning with it, and the universe responds. This is how the most successful people in history have shaped their lives. Didn't just hope they knew, and that certainty created their reality, the final truth. You are more powerful than you think. Quantum physics is showing us something extraordinary. Reality is not fixed, that your mind is not limited, that everything you want, everything you dream is already connected to you. Just have to tune into ITV. Are you ready to unlock your true potential? Now you know. Quantum entanglement connects everything. Your thoughts shape reality. Your emotions guide you have the power to change your life. So the final question is, will you use it? Or will you continue to believe you are just a small piece of the universe instead of realizing that you are the universe itself? The choice is yours. Power is already inside you, and when you finally wake up to it, everything changes. Everything changes. Are you ready to wake up? Now you know. Your thoughts influence reality. Your intuition is quantum entanglement in acts. You are not bound by time. Have the power to shape your future, but the real question is, will you use it? Because once you do, there is no going back. The illusion shatters, and you step into who you were always meant to be. The choice is yours. You ready? Then let's unlock the final door, because we're not just talking about science or philosophy anymore. We're talking about the hidden truth that has been erased from history. Truth about who you really are. What happens when you wake up? The ancient civilizations that knew the quantum sector think quantum physics is new thought. It's a modern discovery, but ancient civilizations already knew this. They left clues in their texts, symbols, and monuments. Clues about the real nature of reality. Clues about how consciousness shapes the universe, and most important, cycles about how to escape the illusion. Let's uncover the lost wisdom. 1. The Egyptians, the architects of reality. Egyptian mystery schools taught something shocking, that thought is the creator of all things, that your words, your emotions, And your beliefs shape the world around you. This is why their temples were designed with sacred geometry. Their symbols contained hidden codestia. Book of the Dead was actually a manual for escaping the illusion. The understood something science is only now beginning to realize that reality is malleably ned, that the mind is the key to the Vedas. The blueprint of the universe. Ancient Vedic texts of India described something identical to quantum physics thousands of years ago. They spoke of the Akasha, quantum field, the infinite space where all possibilities exist. Maya, the illusion, the false reality we think is real. Atman, the true self, consciousness beyond time and space. They knew that this world is not the final reality, that there is something beyond it, and the way to access it through the mind. 3. The Mayans. The time travelist Mayans didn't just track time. They understood time itself. Their calendars weren't just about counting days, they were maps of consciousness. They believed time is not linear, it's a cyclic. Past, present, and future are connected. Your consciousness can shift between them. This is why their civilization vanished, not because they were wiped out, but because they evolved beyond this reality. They learned the exit code, and they left the hidden teachings that were erased. If ancient civilizations knew the truth, we don't. We because their knowledge was systematically erased by the rulers who wanted control. They knew that if people realized their true power, they would no longer be slaves to fear, limitation, or authority. So they burned libraries, destroyed sacred texts, rewrote history, and replaced the truth with a system that keeps you small, but the clues still remain, and once you see them, you can never unsee them. The quantum field and higher dimensions. So let's go beyond ancient history. Let's talk about what science is starting to confirm, that reality is not just physical, that there are dimensions beyond what we can see, and that the quantum field may be the gateway to them. 1. The quantum field. The fabric of reality. Quantum field is an invisible force that connects everything. It holds every possibility. Very timely every version of reality. And guess what? Your consciousness interacts with it. Your thoughts and emotions send signals into this field, and in return, field sends back a matching experience. This is not theory. This is how reality works to higher dimensions. The hidden levels of existence. Scientists now believe that our universe has more than just 3 dimensions. Some say there are at least 11. What exists in these higher realms? Beings beyond time, pure consciousness, source of all creation. And guess what? You are already connected to these dimensions. You just forget, but once you wake up, you start to remember, and when you remember, you become unstoppable. The final secret. What happens when you wake up? Now that you know the truth, what happens when you fully wake up? Here's what changes. 1. You stop playing by the old rules. You realize fear is an illusion, limits a self-imposed reality is yours to shape, and so you stop seeking permission. You start creating your own path. You stop asking for answers. Start listening to your inner knowing best. Now you remember you are the architect of your own reality. Do you see the hidden code everywhere? Once you wake up, start seeing everywhere enough. Because reality is communicating with you are no longer just a participant. You are a co-creator, and the more you align, more reality bends in your favor. 3. You step into your true power. This is the ultimate shift. You stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a force of nature. Stop waiting for miracles and start creating them. You become the person you were always meant to be. Because now you remember the true thought. You were never meant to be trapped. You were meant to wake. UPV. Are you ready to take the next step? Now you know. Ancient civilizations understood quantum reality. Knowledge was erased to keep you powerless. Quantum field connects you to higher dimensions. You are the architect of your own experience. But now, the final question is, will you use this knowledge? Because the moment you do everything, changes, you will start seeing life in a completely new way. You will begin attracting experiences you never thought possible. Will realize that you are not here to follow, you are here to create. And let's uncover the final layer, because if you're still here, a thought means you're ready to see beyond the illusion, ready to understand what was hidden down ready to reclaim the power that was taken from you. The secret frequencies that unlock higher states of conciseness of inarity in the universe. Vibrate and vibration is just frequency or thoughts. Your emotions, your body, all emit frequency, but here's the secret: some frequencies unlock your true potential and some keep you trapped. Let's break it down. 1. The frequency of control, 440 Hz. Did you know that modern music is tuned to a frequency that weakens you? In 1939, a decision was made to standardize music at 440 Hz. But studies show that 440 Hz disrupts your energy. It creates stress, anxiety, and confusion. Would they do this? Because a weak mind is easy to control, but what happens when you shift to the right frequencies? Everything changes to the awakening frequency, 432 Hz. Ancient civilizations tuned their instruments to 432 Hz. Because 432 Hz aligns with the natural vibrations of the universe. 1. You listen to music in 432. Your mind becomes clearer, body relaxes, your intuition sharpens, it literally retunes your energy to match higher consciousness. I tend see the difference for yourself. 3. The pineal activation frequency, 963 Hz. Now we go even higher. 963 Hz frequency is known as the God frequency. Why? Because it activates the pineal gland, also known as your third eye. When your pineal gland is activated, you see beyond the illusion. You access higher dimensions to connect with your true self. Bet. Guess what? They've tried to shut it down. How? They shut down your third eye or pineal gland is your connection to higher consciousness. But look at what's happened. Fluoride in the water calcifies the pineal gland. Toxic foods lower your frequency. Based media keeps you trapped in survival mode. You see the pattern. They don't want you to awaken. Best when you do, you break free from their control. But the good news, Isu can reverse the damagaya. How to break free from the simulation if reality is an illusion. How do you escape? How do you step beyond the limits of the physical world? Here's how. 1. Question everything. Reality is not what it seems, so start asking the hard questions. Why do they push fear so much? Why do they erase ancient knowledge? Why do they attack anyone who questions the system? Because if people start thinking for themselves, system collapses. To detach from the illusion, they keep you trapped by making you identify with the system. Your Jobia status, your labels, but none of that is real. The moment you detach from the illusion, loses its power over you. 3. Enter the quantum field. This is the real secret. 2. Are not just a body, you are a consciousness interacting with the quantum field. And that when you learn how to tap into it, you can manifest reality, instantly shift between timelines your entire life. Because nothing is set in stone. Reality bends to your will if you know how to use it. For the final message hidden in ancient texts, no, let's go beyond science band history and into the spiritual codes that were left behind. Best every ancient text, no matter the religion, holds the same hidden message. 1. The Bible's secret code. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus says, "The kingdom of God is within you, not in a church net, in a book within you." Do you understand what that means? It means you don't need an external savior. You just need to remember who you are. To the Vedic texts, Maya, the grand illusion. Bhagavad Gita talks about Maya, which means illusion. It says, the world you see is not the real world. What does that sound like? The metrics, quantum physics, simulation theory. They've been telling us the truth for thousands of years, but we forgot how to listen. 3. The Emerald Tablets. The keys to ascension. Emerald Tablets, written by Thoth, say, as above, so below, as within, so without. Meaning, your inner world shapes your outer world. Your thoughts shape your reality. Energy determines what you experience. If you want to change your life, change your frequency, and reality must shift to the last truth. You are more powerful than you know. This is ultimate truth. You are not here to suffer. You are not here to be controlled. You are here to wake up to. Remember that. You are the architect of your own reality. Are connected to the universe itself. Are a being of infinite potential. And now that you know this, you can never go back. Because once you see the truth, illusion can never trap you. Agan v. The final question, are you ready? Now you know how to unlock higher conscious Joe to break free from the control system, how to reshape reality using your mind. But the real question is, will you use this knowledge? Because once you do, everything changes. You will see reality in a way most people never will. Attract experiences beyond your wildest imagination. Become the creator of your own destiny. This is your moment where you either wake up or stay asleep. Choice is yours. You ready?